Hey YouTube, in this video I'm going to be showing you the strategy guides or all the strategy guides that came out for LBP. They kind of stopped after a certain point, but there's a couple here. They're kind of interesting what they decided to do for them, so here they are. So, front cover, pretty dang similar to the box art. And the back cover's got some cool art. I don't know if I have that two-sided fold out in here. Oh no, there it is. Okay, I'll have to take that out. But yeah, so we're gonna be starting with LBP1 here. So I'm just gonna kind of flip through. I'm not gonna be showing you everything. This isn't gonna be a walkthrough of every single thing in the books, but I just want to kind of show off how they did the art and just kind of what kind of design they went with. So here's LBP1. Got some really cool full color art. A message from David Smith of Media Molecule, so that's cool. And it just kind of goes through all of the worlds right here. Cool border, got a bunch of screenshots and promotional art throughout it right here. Kind of tells you on each level like where stuff is. I don't know how useful that would be, but oh no, it shows you. Oh, it shows you like the whole like above the level, like how those actually come down when you use the sticker switch. Interesting. So I guess we kind of get a behind the scenes on how they did some of the LBP1 stuff here. I love the art style and like colors they went with. All the different stickers and materials and everything. It looks really, really good. Yeah, you've got another one of those. You can see another dissolve material, how they had those bubbles come down. That's really cool to see. And then we got the Savannah print. And I might miss a couple of things, but like I said, I just kind of want to go through how each book does the kind of art style and stuff like that. So these strategy guides are really surprisingly cheap, like maybe $10, $10 or $5 per one. And even if obviously you just don't really need a lot of help playing LBP1 and getting things. It's just a really cool art book, pretty much. So I recommend getting them if you're interested. But yeah, there's above that level. Got a cool ninja sack boy over here. Gonna flip through cow sack boy. You can see the top of the level there a little bit. And then here's another interesting thing about LBP strategy guides is they have to show some way to show off the create mode. So it's really interesting seeing what the creators of this book decided to use to show off the create modes. So you got some sketches here of what their ideas are gonna be. Call him Leonard the Pumpkin. Give him something to sit on. So I don't know, it's just their ideas what to use. Boiling pits, maybe a spider web. I really like these sketches. Skeletons everywhere. Cool castle shape. And then they're going through the create right here. Some beta screenshots up here. Sackboy's weird extended arm. Interesting. So let's see if they made anything interesting. Some little platform level right there. They made a rocket ship. This cool lady. Oh boy, they used the PlayStation camera to make this character. I'm glad they had fun with making this. Look, there's another person who I guess worked on this guide. That is not something you'll get out of other strategy guides, is a picture of the person who made it. And there's some concept art, and then here's some interviews, I guess, with the Media Molecule guys. And some concept art between those. So yeah, if you want to read out these interviews, you can pause the videos on the ones that I stop on, or you can just buy the book because it's really cheap on eBay. So yeah, there's LBP1. Let's see if we can get this fold out. There's some cool art as well. Oh, here's the trophy guides. Yeah. And then this fold out right here. Let's see if we can get it all in the frame here. I'll scroll it by. Holy crap, that's a very tall that's a very tall thing. Starts here, and it's this really cool Sackboy poster. And most of these include the posters still, if they aren't super beat up. So like, if you want a pretty cheap LittleBigPlanet poster, you can do that as well. Oh, there's something on the back. It's a little hard with the brightest gloves here. This one's just a big half a Sackboy, I guess. Kind of hard to show off, but I think you get the idea. Super HD Sackboy foot on your wall. Yep, so that's the LBP1 guide right there. I love what they did with it. It's really cute and it's nice. All right, next up we have the LittleBigPlanet Super Book. For some reason, instead of making a PSP guide, they decided to make an LBP1 guide again and just add PSP to it. So, okay, looks like they did start with the LBP1 guide as a base. So this stuff isn't too different. Let's see if we can find any differences here. Let's see if we can find the first page of PSP. Oh, they have some Metal Gear. They have some of the DLCs in here as well. That's kind of cool. Look at the some of those. History kit, monster kit right here, and then Metal Gear. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, pretty much just the guide to go through it. Creations from the Orb of Dreamers. What is it? Okay, so this is talking about the community. Oh, this is talking about Game of the Year edition. So yeah, if you didn't know, Game of the Year edition came with some community levels just already on the disc, and it also came with like interviews with the different creators. So I guess they have that. They tell you how to access those here. We have a slightly different trophy page. Did we get that costume? What is that? Oh no, this is PSP. Okay, that makes that makes sense. All right, so let's see what they did for PSP. Pretty much the same idea as LBP1. Got some renders in PSP quality. Looks like if LittleBigPlanet was made on the Nintendo 64, which is charming. So yeah, pretty much the same thing. Have another zoom out of a level where you can kind of see where they had the level chopped off because you weren't supposed to see it. All right, now we have the create again. So let's see if they made any different creations for the Super Book. I got the Hellgast costume here. Yeah, that's the same page. Smiley face made out of plasma material, which they had to show off because the Metal Gear pack. Oh, they made a conveyor belt. I think these are all PS3 screenshots. I think they pretty much just say, yeah, do it in PSP version, but here's here's how to create stuff. Good luck on PSP. So, oh no, here's a little bit. Here's a couple PSP specific guides. Yeah, not much for the PSP create mode. And we have the index here, just all the stuff. And we have a guide for, or an ad for Ratchet and Clank, and then an ad for the sticker book, which would be cool to have as well, but I didn't look for it. So yeah, there's the Super Book. Not too different, but it's just kind of updated for PSP. All right, up next we have, this one's unique. It's not made by Brady Games, it's just, I guess, made by PlayStation themselves. Got LBP1, again, has like 3 guides. This one's got an art style a bit closer to like the manuals and stuff of LBP1. Much more condensed. But yeah, pretty much the same info. Nothing super exciting in here. Just some stickers and some good use of fonts. Here's the create mode. Let's see if they do anything fun and different here. Messing with beach balls and whatnot. Yeah, that much. Not super interesting for the create. And then we're still on LBP1. Let's see what they advertise LBP2 on the cover, but yeah, here's the LBP2 guide. That's how thick. That's how many pages they left for LBP2. So I guess we'll get some really early LBP2 stuff right here. Yeah, early Clive, definitely. Early Da Vinci. Let's see if I can do every page, because there's going to be some weird stuff on here. It's pretty much just an extended LBP2 ad is really what it is. I don't think I've seen that render of Sackboy in the Controlinator before. Yeah, pretty basic stuff. Oh, early in-game screenshot of early Avalon. Or Da Vinci. Yeah, kind of interesting. It did come with a poster, which I have right here. It's just kind of LBP1 Sackboy hanging out with the boys. Can't really get it in the full shot, but you think you get the idea. Decent little poster. Alright, next up we have the LittleBigPlanet 2 Brady Games guide. So let's see what they do for this. We got the front and back there, some shiny text and stuff. Looks pretty good. Some promotional art right there. Let's see. Yep, we got some more zoomed out screenshots of the levels, so that's kind of interesting to see. It probably wouldn't have as charming as the LBP1 stuff, where it shows like surprise bubbles on on dissolved material or anything, but it is cool to see a zoom out. Sticker on that Sackboy model. Yeah, nothing too interesting in here. I'll just kind of get to the create here, because there's just kind of a walkthrough. Cool render of that guy. And there's zoom out right there. Alright, now we have the create mode a little bit, so let's take a look what they do. I made some kind of platformer out of metal, I guess. Cool. They have a really long slope, I guess, and it goes over level links and stuff like that. Some pretty basic creation here. Not quite as charming as the LBP1 version, I'll have to say. There's I think the old version, the old art of the Controlinator. Oh, here's when, at some point when you could put a Controlinator on a Sackbot. That did not make it in the game. And then here's all the pins. I wonder if Alex Evans would still somehow be able to give out the touching royalty pin. High five, Media Molecules, Alex Evans. So, a couple lucky people in the world have that one. And then here's just the index, some interesting render. I don't think we got that foam finger. And then there's some art on the back. So, not as interesting as the LBP1 book, but still pretty cool. Cool graphic design. All right, next up we have the Only Prima guide. This one's for Little Big Planet karting. Apparently, you get to hear the pros talk about expert tuning tips. Can you tune your car in karting, or is that all of them the same? I don't know, but I beat the game without tuning, so whatever. All right, so we got some spread here. Oh, they have a concept art just section. That's cool to see. And then some stickers. Or I guess that might still be concept art. Concept stickers, I guess. Pretty cool. And then it kind of tells you the different worlds in that format. Gives you an overview of the track. Tells you what is exactly where. Interesting background there. Yeah, pretty much just overviews of the track here. See if we get into some cool stuff in the create section. I like the renders of each of the different carts. Horde's Planet. Alright, now we're getting into create mode. We'll see what they do. I guess it's just kind of a track, so it won't be super interesting, but yep, they just make a track. They do make some enemies on the track, I guess. Balloon animal? Some kind of sunglasses power up? I don't know what that is, but good job, guys. Some on fire. Is this some kind of ritual? What is going on here? Okay. Balloon? I don't remember this cart. Maybe I just haven't played enough karting. Where's that tuning guide? I need to know how to tune. My Little Big Planet karting cart. And here's the trophies. Where's my tuning guide? I don't know where to find a tuning guide. I feel lied to. Well, if it's in there, cool. If it's not, I'm lied to. All right, and then finally, we have the Little Big Planet 3 guide. I think this is pretty much the last one that they made. All of them are pretty much the same thickness, or at least the Brady Games ones are, so I guess that's just normal. So we've got some full spread art right here with our favorite characters. Welcome back. Kind of looks like they just kind of copied the PS or the Little Big Planet 2 one. We do still have the zoom outs though, which is pretty cool. Don't see any unique art really in here. It does look very LBP2. Maybe that's just me. Swoop. We have the Pop It Puzzle zoom out right here. More zoom out, and then we get into create, I think, right here. Let's see if we can get to the beginning of that. Yep. Create new and shiny. Goes over making adventures. I guess they kind of made like a preset level to show up all of the different stuff here. Just kind of a bit of a boring level showcase. Yeah, that's definitely less charming than the first one or even the second one. Some trophies, and then we got some art at the end. I don't think I've seen this art before. I like that quite a bit. Cool. But yeah, those are all of the LBP strategy guides that I was able to find at least. So go pick them up if you want to have some cool art. I especially recommend the LBP 1 book because that just it's just filled with a lot of cool stuff. So yeah, well, comment, rate, subscribe.